improper, to say the least. So, you know, they always lock the barn door and let us have it. At the same time, this earthquake happened in Haiti, a large piece of the ice shelf in Antarctica came off the same day. Like, this was bigger than, you know, a moderate-sized state in the Union, and this puppy just cracked off and broke. You know, what a coincidence. You know, maybe just another bunch of screeching newfies pounding something or another. But this broke off in a very short period of time, like within a day. And this is just, it just doesn't happen like that. Unless, of course, you add a little juice to the equation. And I'm thinking they added a little juice to the equation. A little bit of the fireball juice, maybe. So just something to keep in your data card. The other thing, too, is, you know, like NASA is very, very comfortable in helping us out, because it says, you know, like if you're interested in this, which I think we are, it says, you know, you can read more, right? I like to read more. This is very interesting. Oh, can we zoom in on that there, my friend? I want to read more. Well, you know what? You can't read anymore because it's classified. This page cannot be found. 404. Sorry, you lose. You can't know why that ice shelf fell off. It is verboten. Verboten. Thank you, NASA. We appreciate that. You're doing such a fine job there. We see our good buddy and dictator for life, if he thinks so, Stephen Harper, has appointed his 5 senators, all hardcore men who wear brown shirts or black shirts and march. Deutschland! Deutschland! Oh, sorry. We're in Canada now. And they will make sure that fascism is espoused to its finest tradition and get all those horrible stalled bills where we give RCMP powers to the American police and give Gestapo powers to the health inspectors so they can go after those dirty people who sell vitamins and stuff like that. We'll get all that stuff back. Isn't that great? And we can sooner, like, get this North American Union going. And, you know, Obama's a twit and I'm a Bilderberg, so I can be president for life of the North American Union, eh? And then just like Dr. Strangelove, the arm comes up, down, look, mein Führer. So you're doing a fine job there, my friend. You're doing a fine job. You know, I may have some German blood in me, but not that much. So hopefully people catch on about what these losers are. Complete and total losers, fascists from the ground up, working for the New World Order and the corporations, totally bought out. And, you know, if you are smart in any way, shape, or form, you will never vote for any of these parties that are controlled by them. Vote for a sheep. Find a wino sleeping in the alley. Did you know you had the right to write a name on the ballot until they changed the color of the ballots? The ballots used to be white with black letters when I started voting. Now they're black with white letters. So if you want to write in a candidate's name, you got to bring liquid paper to do it. There's a reason for that. They're taking away your right to choose. So I was just flabbergasted when I learned that in a high school civics course. You know, like if I didn't like anybody on the ballot, I could write anybody's name in there. And you know what? If 100,000 of us wrote in somebody else's name, like Otis the Drunk from Andy of Mayberry, guess what? Otis the Drunk is elected even though he wasn't, you know, a formal candidate. But if I change the ballot to be black and put just white with just a little box where you put your X, well, I can't write Otis the Drunk's name in there to be seen, and he can't get elected to be a member of Parliament. So they took that away from us. But find the most nondescript candidate, somebody who smells, you know, someone who doesn't look too good. Maybe he's got a tooth missing, you know, maybe she's overweight and she drinks, but she's not owned and controlled. Like if you just vote for a perfect stranger who doesn't have a big budget for advertising, you got a 50-50 chance of getting a crook. If you vote for a Liberal or a Conservative or an NDP or even a Green Party now, you got a 99.9% chance of getting a crook. Play the odds. It's the only way. So anyway, another good story in the Toronto Star is one of their reporters had the knock on the door. because he forgot to renew his gun license, and the police came to seize his single-barrel 20-gauge shotgun that he's owned for 40 years. You know, this horrible, disgusting individual owning a shotgun. Oh my God, we got another one off the street. And there was probably 6 guys shot before they took it, and there'll be 6 or 12 guys shot before the weekend ends after they took it, and nothing will be accomplished. And I'm sure that Joe Fiorito of the Toronto Star is a menace to the human race. Of course, they asked him first if he was still a reporter, because then he gets the Golden Gloves treatment. If he would have said, "No, I'm unemployed," thump him a couple of times, drag him out, kick his teeth out for mumbling. But that's the way the New World Order seems to work. And the gun control is only for one thing: to take away your means of resistance when the time comes to do what we need to do to you. You know? Like put you on the train, or starve you, or give you injections you don't want. But we'll tell you that, and so will the next crew. They're lined up, sharpening their microchips, ready to throw them back in the general direction of Parliament and say, "Fangula!" to you, my friends. But anyway, here at Conspiracy Cafe, we'll reveal the truths as long as we can, and Shock Talk will pick up the slack after we're done. We thank you for listening. We hope we'll see you next time. Same that time, same that channel. Good night.